everybody, and welcome to another lesson for beginning guitar players. Today we're going to look at chords. Now, chords are important to the music that you're playing because you always want to be able to strum along with different songs. If you've seen guitar tablature before, you may have noticed that it's written on horizontal lines where it shows numbers for each fret. Chords are written vertically, where the diagrams show exactly which fret you should be playing and sometimes which finger. Now, the other thing you'll see, in addition to which frets you're playing and which fingers you're using, are the little X's and O's on the top. What those mean is an O shows you should be playing a string open. X means you don't play the string at all. Let's take a look at a few simple chords. The most basic chord that anyone learns is probably C. To play a C, you start by taking your ring finger and putting it on the 3rd fret on the 5th string. Then you take your middle finger, you put it on the 2nd fret of the 4th string. Then you're going to play the 3rd string open. Then you put your 1st finger on the 1st fret of the 2nd string. And finally, you play the 1st string open. So when you put them all together, and notice you don't play the 6th string at all. When you're playing, you should be pushed down firmly enough so that every note sounds. You don't want to have dead notes like this. You want every note to sound, but you don't want to be pushing so hard that you're hurting your fingers. You want every note to sound clear. And that's the C chord. Next, let's look at G. G uses all 6 strings, but it's a little unusual because there are 2 different common ways of playing it. Let's look at them both. The way it shows in this chord diagram is to play the 6th string on the 3rd fret with your 2nd finger. Then you play the 5th string on the 2nd fret with your 1st finger. Then you play the next 3 strings open. And then finally, you play the 1st string on the 3rd fret with your 3rd finger. But there's another way of playing the G chord, which is sometimes easier. To do that, you play the 6th string, the 3rd fret, using your 3rd finger. The 2nd string, 5th fret, using your 2nd finger. Then you play the next 3 strings open. And finally, you're going to play the 1st string at the 3rd fret using your pinky. And the reason that's easier sometimes is if you want to switch between chords, like for example, play a C chord and then play a G chord. The next chord we're going to look at is D. D only uses 4 strings, so the 6th string and the 5th string, you're not going to play them at all. So what you do is you play the 4th string open. You play the 3rd string at the 2nd fret using your 1st finger. The 2nd string at the 3rd fret using your 3rd finger. Your ring finger, and the 1st string at the 2nd fret using your 2nd finger. So it looks like this. Finally, one last chord we're going to look at today is D minor. Now, the difference between major and minor chords is that a major chord has a happy sound. Minor chord has sort of a sad sound. To play D minor, you play, again, only using 4 strings. So you're going to play the 4th string open, the 3rd string, putting your 2nd finger on the 2nd fret, the 2nd string, putting your 3rd finger on the 3rd fret, and the real difference is going to be that you play the 1st string using your 1st finger at the 1st fret. So try playing those, practice them, learn how to get your fingers on each chord. Try also switching between them. That's all for today. If you have ideas for other guitar lessons for beginners, please leave them in the comments. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video.